Hi, people. Hi, beautiful friends. Thank you for being here. And I'm so happy to welcome you so that we can explore more on ourselves. And this channel, as you know, it is a channel for healing, a holistic healing. And today, I want to share with you my experiences and my message that I received this morning from God. I believe this message is from God and I want to share it with you because it is the Father's will that we all prosper. If it is Father's will for me to prosper, whatever I am getting, whatever I am having, I like to share it with you. So, if you are new here, I am Hunlang, I am a wounded healer, and I am a life coach. I dedicate my life, committed my life to help and invite millions of women to join hands in healing ourselves so that through our own inner healing, we can create and co create and participate in creating a better world for me and for all of us. So, if you are someone who is looking to have a better experience, a better world, a better place while we are living here on earth, join hands with me. And don't forget to subscribe, to also share your comments, your thoughts, your questions, so that I can improve, so that I can share my experience with you more and invite for more people to come in so that this is a community of like minded people where we encourage for each other. And today, the message is very clear. The message that I receive and I want to share with you is very clear. It is our birthright. It is a birthright, divine birthright, that we all prosper every day and every way. You have heard that affirmation from different people, right? Every day and every way, I am always prosper. So let us affirm this together. Every day and every way, I am always prosper. Let us pause for a moment. What is that one thing in your life that you really like to prosper at this moment? Just close your eyes. Invite the angel. Connect with God. Connect with the Mother Earth. Connect with the ascended masters. Ask them to come and help you and ask and put and place this one intention. What is it that you want to prosper? It can be anything. There is no condition. It is unconditionally given. And in the gospel, in the passage, in the scripture that we are going to discuss today, it is said, it is God's glory. It is the Father's glory to make us fruitful. And if we abide in His love, abide in His word, whatever we are going to ask, whatever I am asking, it will be done for me. This requires faith. Faith to the things, to the substance that is not yet seen, is not yet true, is not yet here. That is called faith. For a moment, let us ask the angels and the saints to hold us up, to raise our vibration, and to raise our feeling, and to suspend our fear and our doubt. So close your eyes. Feel the angels and the saints and God's light to feel your heart. It is already there. It is already done. We all have within us. You may have heard many times. Everything is within you. And again, in this passage, it is clearly said, it is already done. It is already cleansed. Right now, what are we going to do here? We are going to ask God, the divine energy, the divine light, to activate that gift within us. The thing that we desire did not come from thin air. It is God who gave us that will, that grace to desire it. So, whatever you desire right now, be it a house, be it a car, be it your job, be it your children, be it your relationship, anything, remember this desire, it's already planted in you, it's already done. And before we go further, hold that intention in your hand. Just hold this intention in your hand. And I want to read this text for you because this text is, it's not me who chose it, it chose me. This morning, as I woke up around 4 o'clock, it was cold, it was dark. But I usually woke up at that time and I do my meditation in the bed itself. And as I was connecting my body to the Mother Earth, to the Gaia's energy, and to the highest heaven, I implore and I ask God to fill me with His divine light. This is the message that came to my ears. Abide in me as I abide in you. I am the vine, you are the branches. And upon waking up, I look for this text and I want to read it, the whole text for you, with you. And let us reflect and enrich this together according to your need and to my need. It doesn't mean that it means only for me and according to me. It will mean for you. It will ring in your ears according to your needs if you are open. So, what I am asking you here right now is to open your heart, to open your ears, and let us open our hands as a gesture to receive it right now and right here. Okay, so let us listen, and after that, you can go through the text by yourself if you wish and reflect upon it again and again. Even though you don't believe it at first, keep reading it, keep reflecting it. Let it activates, let it ring every veins, lens, and prunes your DNA with this prosperity because it is God's wish that we all prosper in this lifetime, not after death. You know what? I often heard from the preachers that wealth and money and prosperity is not to be enjoyed here. It's not okay that we enjoy here on earth. All those things is to be enjoyed after a death. But today, this passage is very clear. Whatever I am going to ask, if it is for the good intention, for me and for others, God will give it for me. God will grant it. It's not after death because we don't need these material things here. We don't need those material things after we go away from here. We need it here. But you may say, money is the root of all evil. It is there somewhere in the Bible, right? I believe that saying is true only when you have evil intention. Money is only an energy, it is a tool. It is only a tool, but the intention, the holder, the controller, the manipulator, everything is depend on me. So what intention do you have if you are asking for money? If you are going to help people with this, if you are going to help your family with this, if you are going to create a better life, a good life for you with this, will you be denied? If you have that fear, if you have this doubt, because I have it, this is what I pray. God, it is you who created it. It is you who brought it into my experience, into my life. See that everything that is good for me is done into fruition and completion. Repeat that prayer with me. God, it is you who brought this money for me. It is you who brought this desire for me. See that because you have brought it for me, it is good for me. And see that it is fruitful and it is done into completion. This or something better. I am open, I am ready, I receive, I deserve, I am worthy for it. So now, let us listen from the Gospel of John 1 onwards. I'll read it for you. The true vine. I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that bears no fruit, he cuts away. And every branch does bear fruit, he prunes. You are clean already by means of the word that I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I in you. Remain in me as I in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit all by itself unless it remains part of the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Wow. Whoever remains in me, with me in him, bears fruit in plenty. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a branch and withers. These branches are collected and thrown on the fire and are burnt. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask for whatever you please and it will and and you will get it. I want to read this again. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask for whatever you please and you will get it. Listen carefully this. It is to the glory of the Father that you should bear much fruit and be my disciples. It is, once again, it is to the glory of my Father. Jesus said, it is to the glory of my Father that, complete that, you should bear fruits. Much fruits, not just one fruit. That you should bear much fruits. It is my Father's glory. Pause for a while. Reflect back for all the beliefs, the condition, the programming that we have had. I have got a lot since I am brought up in a very, very, very poor family. This message means for me a lot as I am working in creating my own life. This is a huge encouragement for me. I can't wait till it happens because I have faith. I believe that it is already happening. It is already done by these words as I read it. And I want to share it with you. And I can't wait to hear from you how this message is bearing fruit in your life. Once again, may I ask you, what is your desire? Is it health? Is it wealth? Do you want to have kids? Do you want your kids to be prosper, to do well? What do you want? What do you want? This is very important question. If you are in confusion, this is the question that you ask yourself. What do I want? When I am clear with what I want, it is easy for God to give it for me, not to me, but for me. Yet remember, anything that does not bear fruit, he will cut it off. So, in believing this, in working with this, there is also some challenges that in our life, if there is something, and I believe as human person, we will have many things that we hold on, which is not serving us anymore. That usually is our own thinking, is our own limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts, limiting experience, which based on the past, which based on our childhood experiences, our own limiting belief that is holding us back, that is blocking the way to receive it. Check it out. What are the branches that needs to be cut and burnt? If you can recognize it by yourself, it is easier. It is better. But don't worry. You don't need to do it alone, right? God said He will do it. What you require is to give your will, to participate in this, and to trust. May I tell you, faith is believing blindly in the substance that it doesn't seem true. It is foolishness in the eyes of the world, but to me, it is true. It is believing in the substance that we cannot see yet happening. That is faith. And for a moment, as we do this exercise, as we journey into ourselves to receive and to claim our prosperity in every way and in every day, we need to suspend our fear, our surety, our doubts, our procrastination, our self sabotage. What I need right now is to surrender. Surrender to God, surrender to the higher power. And I need to take time to be open. I need to take time to trust. And I need to participate in this work that God is doing with me. Remember, it is God's glory to grant me whatever I am asking. In another text, if we are going further in the Gospel of John, Jesus said, I do great things in this world, but you will do even greater things. You will do greater things than I do because I am with you. Because I am with you. So, friends, before I conclude this video, I want to ask you, are you willing to abide in God? Because God is already abides in you. He will not cut off from you. He can't because He is part of you. He is part of me. But am I open? Am I open now to abide, to allow that grace, to allow that power, to allow His words to cleanse, clear, cut, and destroy the right, the wrong, the good, the bad, that we have all belief, that we have judgment in ourselves? Can I allow my perspective today to reshuffle? And whatever that does not bear fruit, can I surrender to God to cut it off, to burn it into the fire? And can I surrender to God all that something in me which is bearing fruit? Can He prunes me so that I bear much more fruits? I invite you to come into this vine. Let us join hands together. Invite more women, invite more men who is willing to enter into this sacred space so that we prosper in our mind, in our body, in our health, in our wealth, in our material things, in our spiritual things, in our finance, in our relationship. Only when we prosper in love, in care, in spirit, body, mind, we can share this with everyone and we can serve God better. Thank you so much for being here. I like to hear from you. I like to hear from you, and I like you to subscribe and also to support me with a thumbs up because that means a lot. YouTube channel will grow by just giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. The way that we give is the way that we get back. So give generously to yourself, to others, to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. And I bless you. Thank you so much. See you again in the next video.